What is up, humans of the cardboard? Welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. Today we have pretty cool reveals for deck build pack grand creators and a little bit of speed duel news as well, which is weird but interesting. We'll talk about that at the end. But pretty much, Konami does this every time with the deck build packs. At least they have been for the last few years, where they will reveal the artwork of like one of the most important monsters or something for the archetype, something really cool for that, and they give us like a sentence of like interesting news. Then they'll reveal then they'll just like start revealing either like a whole archetype, or they'll just reveal like the first card of one of the archetypes, and so on and so forth. It's still all really cool news, and I like theorizing like what we can get out of this stuff. So this first picture here is the cover art of the new set. So as you can see, you have like this girl that kind of reminds me of what is it? Oh no, I'm blanking on the name of that anime. What is that anime called? Alright, maybe I'll remember it later. It's not that important. This guy's kind of like a golem looking guy with, you know, I don't know. He's just like a big rock dude. Kind of reminds me of like the Zelda, that race from Zelda with the rock people. You have this girl. She reminds me of, I don't know, just a mage in general. Then you have this crazy dragon thing in the background, and you have this bird. So kind of a lot going on. Usually we only have 3 monsters, but based on the art here, you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different monsters appearing. I'm sure some of them just share artwork with each other, so it's something like that, or maybe multiple are from the same archetype. It's kind of hard to tell initially, but grand creators of the name, definitely keep that in mind. I don't know, it's kind of generic. All the names always are somewhat generic. It's kind of hard to guess like where specifically you could go, but like if she's a mage, like, right, mages create magic, great, grand creator works for me, right? That kind of stuff. But let's move in here to the actual like individual pictures. The first one is from this. We don't even have a name for the archetype, but it's the gigantic monster. That's the boss of a theme. Just very, very generic there. What's cool here is like something we see pretty often actually in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like it's a big monster. It's being ridden by a dude. So it kind of reminds me of like when we got Emancipators revealed. They were the same thing. There's other archetypes as well. But still cool. The artwork on this is crazy. This is like a big Chinese dragon being ridden by a dude. I love the colors. The design is incredible. Definitely shouts dragon archetype, but could potentially be sea serpent as well. You have a lot of like water themes here, kind of running like water splashing around and stuff. So who knows? Maybe water support would be good. Then we have this girl. She looks really cool. I mean, she kind of gives me somewhat of Ecclesia vibes, but she's like a swordswoman, but also kind of, you know, splashing the water. Weird that this also has water vibes. Maybe it'll just be a whole set of water cards, who knows. But also kind of flames in the background as well, so that's kind of strange. But still cool. I mean, I like her design. She's cool. Just another cute girl, but swordswoman-esque, I should say. And the last one we have here has that mage, that water mage. Like, why everything's water based? I mean, we don't know if everything's actually going to be water, but funny that all 3 of them have water in their artworks. Here, you know, gives me kind of, oh my god, what is that? What is that deck? Oh, I can't remember off the top of not Magist, I guess Magistus vibes, but also, what is the other one? Witchcrafter, there you go. She gives me like Witchcrafter vibes more than anything, but we'll see. You know, Witchcrafters do generically work with like just spells and like other spellcasters to an extent, so maybe you could have some synergy there. We already know how like spell books, Magistus, Invoked, and Witchcrafter all share like the same lore. Maybe this could be the next one in line with those. Oh, that's the other thing. This girl kind of reminds me of Silent Paladin. So you know how they made like Silent Magician, Silent Paladin, Silent Swordsman? They're like newer versions. They like negate spells. They summon themselves by like tributing a spellcaster on your field. They're not bad monsters. They're just kind of power crept for where Yu-Gi-Oh! Is now. She just like kind of looks like a dope version of Silent Paladin. Maybe that's something. As far as her description goes, by the way, I think I Totally skipped that part. She's an Exceed monster that rescues souls. Cool. Like, I don't know. Exceed based, that's cool. That's actual information there. And then the last one here with the water mage, a key card for the start of an adventure. That tells me nothing. That tells me absolutely nothing. So very, very cool. I love the artwork on them. I always do though. So we'll see. We'll see how they go. We are exactly 2 months away from this coming out in the OCG. So probably in the next month-ish, we'll get the first one revealed, like the full archetype. They've been doing that more often actually with these. It's just revealing the whole archetype. Just boom, there you go. Or they'll give us like the first card of each archetype. Sometimes they do that as well. And then they'll slowly do another one, probably with like 2 or 3 weeks out. And then like when they're right up on the set coming out, they're going to reveal like the last archetype. That's how they generally do it. So I'm really excited. I think they look great. I can't wait. Obviously, let me know in the comment section down below what any of these tell you, like what they remind you of, what you think just based off of the artwork, or what you just want them to be, what you'd really love to see out of them. And the last thing here is just a little bit of speed duel information. Apparently, Konami released a survey trying to learn more about people's thoughts and feelings on speed duels. I think they might be trying to like revamp it and push it again. Here, so here you go. There's the link if you want to use that. And then some of the questions are along the lines of this. This isn't the exact things, but it's stuff like how should powerful or weak skill cards be handled for speed duels? How should powerful cards be handled for speed? Oh, just generic powerful cards. What sort of tournament prize support would you like to see for speed duels for both entry and top duelists? And what recommendations would you make to help improve speed duels in the future? So just generic stuff, but it does show that Konami does still have an eye on speed duels. It's kind of, I think speed duels, Konami was just trying to take advantage of the craze for Duel Links, but trying to implement a somewhat similar format in the actual trading card game, and it never really took off. They might try and implement it again. I never really hated it. It just seemed like it wasn't popular enough where I was like, really, it didn't feel like I'd find enough people that were also interested in it to really play with. So maybe if they do the right stuff, market it the right way, have the right pricing, they could get a good amount of people to try and jump on the speed duel wagon. But for now, just, you know, taking a survey, seeing what they can improve to potentially push speed duels to the next level if possible. So yeah, very cool information. Very excited to see what comes out of these grand creator sets. Deck build packs are always some of my favorites. They've been doing pretty well with them as of late. Emancipator, Eldritch, obviously. I think actually Rika's not even bad, especially combined with like Sun Avalon stuff, like new archetypes like that. There's been some good stuff. So that's going to do it from here today, though. Thank you so much for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not and you want to stay updated on all Yu-Gi-Oh! News as we go. And I'll catch you in the next video. I've got a large-ass lawn to mow. I'll see you later. Peace.